Hey everybody, Bug Eater back with another video. So this week I'm taking you along on a hunt with the Mole Man around some public land in Omaha. So there was a lot of cool stuff to be found, including a few finds that were far older than the state itself. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So I just pulled up a pretty deep penny here. It looks a little bit green, and I think that is a wheat penny. So definitely an older penny. Let's see what we have for a date on it. It's a little bit tough, but I think I see 1952, so that's a pretty cool find. Let's see if we get something else. So I thought this one was going to be an Indian head penny. It was way down underneath a root, but that actually appears to be some sort of little ring, and that is super fancy. It's got like an Art Deco look to it. Oh, and there's some gems in here. That is beautiful. Oh, wow. Looks silver plated to me, but I'm going to clean this up a little bit and I will loop you back in. So here's just one more look at that little ring all cleaned up. Beautiful Art Deco style. It is just a costume jewelry ring, but it's definitely got some age to it. But I'll certainly take it. Let's see if we get something else. So this one was way down deep, and it had me doing a double take because I'm at a park with a lake. Now this park does date back to the 1870s, and I thought this was a fishing sinker, but no, there is no seam. So that would make this a musket ball. So, well, probably a pistol ball more likely, but that is a super early piece of ammunition, so I'm thrilled with that. So let's see if we get something else. So this hit just like a deep nickel, 63-64 on the Deus too, and that looks interesting, like enamel or something. Whoa, I have no idea what this is. And there's something on the back, it looks like. Not sure what that mechanism is, but I'm going to clean this up a little bit off camera and I will loop you back in. So here's that bit all cleaned up. It looks like it's got either a horseshoe or a C with the red and like some sort of like porcelain maybe or gemstone. Tons of gold plating on it. Then here's the mechanism on the back. I actually have no clue what this is, but I'm guessing probably a fake collar button or something along those lines. It says trade, and underneath this bit here it says mark down on the bottom, but it's definitely got some age to it. It's a super cool find, so let's see if we get something else. So one more interesting find, again on another nickel type signal, but this is some sort of little brass 2-hole button, and it's got a super old patina to it, so it's a cool find. Let's see if we get something else. So I have moved on to the old trading post site, and look at that. That is a beautiful tomback button. This is probably going to be early 1800s. The trading post was in the 1820s, but look at that beautiful erect shank. That is a fantastic find. I will certainly take that. So in the pouch that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. So this was actually a Canslaw type signal, and I see something round. Not sure what exactly it is, but it's got a design on it. It's definitely an eagle of some sort. That is interesting. And the back is iron. So I actually do not know exactly what this is, but I'm going to clean it up and I will loop you back in. So here's the button all cleaned up. It is some sort of great seal. I don't think it's military, but if I figure out what it is, I will throw it up next to it, but it's a cool find either way. Let's see if we get something else. So it's the Mole Man's turn now. He's got a pair of buttons off the side of the ravine. Here's the backs of these, probably tombacks or pewter if I had to guess. But those are super old, super cool finds. Let's see if we get something else. So the Mole Man just pulled up something really cool. This is a super old looking pin, and it is just silver plated, but that's definitely got some age to it, probably turn of the century or so, but it's a cool find. Let's see if we get something else. So I just picked up this bottle here. It's a Crown Top soda bottle, and if I can get that to focus for you, it says Pepsi Cola, and Terry took a look at this, and we're thinking it dates to like the 1930s or so, but that is a super cool find. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So this was a junky high tone, and I just flipped on what appears to be half of a key. It looks like it's got an older style to it. And this side says WR1. And this side blank it appears, but it's still a cool find. It looks like it's got some age to it, so let's see if we get something else. Well, this barely registered on the machine. 62, 63 were the numbers though. Way down deep, that's a nickel, and oh boy, that is a V-nickel, and look at the date on that one. 1883, first year V-nickel. Let's see if it's got the scents or not. I cannot tell, and it is a little bit crusty, so I'm going to clean this up a little bit off camera and I'll loop you back in. Well, here it is all cleaned up. 1883 first year V-nickel, and this thing is in gorgeous condition. It was probably dropped in the 1800s, but here's the back of it, 5 cents, and it does have the cents on the bottom, so still have not found the no cents, but this is still an awesome find. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. I went way down deep for this one and just flipped up that. It says coin on it. This is a 1950s play coin, and it is a little bit bent over, so I'm going to get this unbent and I'll loop you back in. So here it is all cleaned up. It is 2 bits. And on the back, it is 25 for a quarter. So pretty cool find. Let's see if we get something else. So this was down a little bit deeper, and look at that. That is another wheat penny. This one looks a little bit newer. So let's see what we have for a date. 1952 it looks like. So not a super old one, but still a cool find. Let's see if we get something else. Well, that is not what I was expecting to see. Way down there, probably pinpointer deep. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. That's wiping super clean too. Well then, this is super heavy. I am very confident that this is some sort of really old silver brooch, but I'm going to give this a clean off camera and I'll loop you back in. Well, here it is all cleaned up. This has a very Victorian era look to it, so probably late 1800s to turn the century, but look at that stamp right there. Let's see if we can get that flipped around the right way, but it says sterling for sterling silver, so that is an incredible find. I'll take that. Let's see if we get something else. Hey everybody, Bug Eater back with another wrap up from my hunt with Terry the Mole Man at an 1820s fur trading campsite as well as a park in Omaha. So I want to start off by saying congrats to Terry and all of his awesome finds, but here's my take from the hunt. I got onto an older looking key that's broken, a couple of buttons including a brass 2-hole and this one with an eagle on it. I also got onto a play quarter. From the campsite, I got a musket ball and a tomback button. And then onto the jewelry, I got this super fancy Art Deco ring with some stones in it. I also got onto this cufflink, which has a lucky horseshoe on it and tons of gold gilt. This one is probably Victorian era, so it says trademark on it, and I've actually never seen this mechanism before. But onto the coins, I got 2 1952D wheat pennies, an 1883 first year V-nickel. And then here's the back of that coin. It does have the cents on the back. And then my favorite find from the hunt is the sterling silver brooch. It looks to have like a late Art Nouveau, Art Deco style, so probably like 1910 or so, but it's sterling silver, and it's got a bow, and it had some gems in it, but most of them fell out. Here is the clasp on the back. Down here it does say sterling for sterling silver, if I can get that flipped around. But that was my hunt, guys. Thanks again for coming along. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Bug Eater, signing out.